They're kicking me out of my studio again, and I'm not sure if somebody's messing with me. Welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World!
It's a me,
Dario!
Woohoo! Let's go!
Okay, so I won't be able to do Super Dario news today for several reasons. Three, actually. The first one is that they gave me a hard time for me to get out of the studio because they need to finish doing stuff in here. And apparently it's not that comfortable with me in here. It's a tiny space, and they need room to move around. So that's one. Number two is that I have to be at my house because there's an issue with the window, and I have to be there for the window guy, which is really weird. I don't understand why. But anyway, I have to be there. The landlord can't be there, and none of my siblings can either, so it has to be me. So that's number two. And number three, I'm kind of not in the mood to do the news today. My head hurts. My head really hurts. I had an issue yesterday at the apartment that is driving me nuts. It's driving me crazy. At first, I didn't really care, but let me just explain real quick. And I'll try to make this as short as possible, and I'll try not to lose my shit. Because I've been slowly getting a little bit more annoyed the more I think about it. Anyway, okay, I'm not going to lose it. So, last Saturday, I left my apartment at around 2:30 p.m. to go get a pizza. I was with a friend, and we were binge-watching Stranger Things, which, by the way, Stranger Things Season 3, fantastic, phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. I finished it. Let me know what you thought about it. Oh, by the way, you can listen to the podcast on the iHeartRadio app. Just type in the show presents Super Dario World, or you can find it on iTunes, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Just type in Super Dario World Podcast. You'll find it right there. If you want to contact me on social media, you can do it at Dario the Show on Instagram, and yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so Stranger Things, Season 3, great. My favorite storyline was by far Steve and Dustin and Robin. Like, the Scoop Squad was by far the best part of the show. I could have watched an entire season just of those four characters interacting together. It would have been hysterical. They were the best part of the show. Season 1, the best storyline was Hopper's. Season 2 is kind of up, and I know that the worst storyline was Eleven's. I know that was the worst one. But Season 3 for sure, it's Steve and Dustin take the crown. They take the crown. They were the best storyline. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so we were going to binge watch Stranger Things. So we were going to get some pizza. So I left my apartment at around 2:30, came back at around 3:15, 3:30, because we also stopped at Walmart to get some chips, some ice creams, the works. The works. So I got the stuff, came back, and there was a box out there, an Amazon box. I picked it up. It was for me. I put it inside. And I'm a creature of habit. Whenever there's any type of mail, I always put it in the same spot for me, same spot for my siblings who live with me, and they also get mail as well. I put everything always in the same spots. Creature of habit, okay? Some might call it OCD. Some might call it obsessive. I call it creature of habit. I am a creature of habit, okay? Done? Okay? Are we good? Is that settled? Good. Anyway, where was I? So, that happened Saturday. A few minutes later, my sister and her boyfriend, who's one of my best friends, showed up. It was around 4 p.m. They show up. There was nothing outside the door. Right? With me so far? Anyway, yesterday, my older brother, because he sometimes has mail. He lives in Mexico, so he sometimes has some packages delivered to my apartment. He arrived, and he said, "Oh, I got a message from Amazon that a package arrived on Saturday." Now, I was like, okay, well, you can check, because other stuff arrived yesterday. And he checks, and was like, hey, did you notice this thing missing? Like, 'cause I'm missing something. Basically, we looked around all the stuff. Nothing showed up. He showed me a picture of the package that was missing. Mine came in a box on Saturday. That one was a white bag, and supposedly came around 4:30. Now, here's where things get weird. You know how Amazon sends you a picture of the delivery? It's just like, okay, delivered, picture. In that picture, you can see the box, my package. It's a box. It's the exact same box. And you can see a white bag leaning on it. So it's like, when I got here, there was no white bag. On Saturday, when I got there, there was no white bag. And so I started trying to think, like, did I miss it? Was it there and I just didn't remember? I was so focused on the pizza and the ice cream and the show that I didn't even, remember grabbing the bag. And it really started to bug me. I was like, maybe it's another box. But it looked really similar. And so I helped my brother look around a little bit more, and he's getting stressed because it's like, no, I can see the picture here, and if it's not here, then they won't send me another one because they have the evidence, blah, blah. And it really started to bug me, too. So when my sister shows up, we ask her if maybe she grabbed the bag or the package or did anything with it. No, or did she remember watching it? Because in my brother's phone, it says it got delivered at 4:30. So that is after we were all at the apartment. And I did not leave for the rest of the day on Saturday. I just stayed home. No, I don't think anybody left at that. Well, yeah, until way later at night. So there wasn't anything outside. And so I live in a pretty safe neighborhood. It's so according to a list that we saw recently, it's supposedly the safest city in California, and it's a family neighborhood, and there's a church nearby, and I don't have that many neighbors, so we kind of know each other, so it would be weird for somebody to walk up, and it's not the first floor, it's the second floor, so it would be weird for somebody to just walk up all the way to our apartment. You can't see our door, you can't really see if we have anything there, so it getting stolen would be really weird. Also, it makes it even weirder because why would you steal one thing and then leave the other? Because the other box was there. The other box was fucking there. So now we're entering into a weird spot because for the life of me, I could not remember, or at least I did not remember that damn bag or that package, the white package. We'll call it the white package from now on. I could not remember a white package. So I asked my friend, and what they tell me is, well, yeah, I asked them like, oh, was there a package when we arrived? Like, yeah, it was a box. Like, okay, a box. You're sure? Yeah. Nothing else? No, nothing else. And so, and then I checked my email, I checked my Amazon thing, and there's a picture of my delivery, and it's just that box. And it's just that box. And I compare it to my brother's picture in case, maybe they what I thought is like, okay, well, maybe they dropped off another box and another white package. They look similar. And so maybe both of them got stolen. And that's what happened. So I look really carefully at my picture and my brother's picture. It's the exact same box. It's the exact same box. There's no way that it's a different box. Every single thing is in the right spot. It's the same angle. It's the same distance from the door. It's the same fucking everything. It's the same fucking box. The only thing missing is that white package. So, how the fuck did, when I arrived at my house, the box was there, but the bag wasn't? Because what kind of a criminal steals one thing and leaves the other behind? It makes no fucking sense. Or why? And why does it say that thing was delivered at 4:30? I picked up that damn box at the latest 3:15 p.m. So nothing makes any sense. Nothing makes any sense mathematically, chronologically. Nothing. Nada. Zip. So today I gotta go home and we turned that apartment practically upside down because it doesn't make any fucking sense where the fuck that freaking white package went and why it's not there and why it was next to my box, but then when I got there, it was like a less than an hour window because in my email it says it got delivered around 2:45. So I left my apartment at 2:30 and I came back at around 3:15, 3:30. It wasn't that long. And so that means that in that window, somebody stopped by, dropped off my package, and took up a picture. And then somebody else came by, dropped off the second package, and took a picture. It could have been the same delivery, I don't know. And why would you take just two pictures and separate? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes any sense. And that means that somebody else dropped by the white package, took a picture of that, left, and still in the same window, somebody stole that white package, right? And left the other one behind. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense, okay? It's really annoying, and it's driving me nuts, and I want to know what the fuck happened to the fucking white package. It's driving me nuts. Dude, I couldn't even fucking sleep. Well, I could sleep because I was tired. But it was... So far, the working theory is aliens, but you know how I feel about aliens if you've been listening to the podcast so far. However, if I were a super, super, super intelligent interdimensional or interstellar creature, I would totally be messing with people. So I'm putting it on the table. I'm leaving it as an option because right now I have no fucking idea. So today I just need to go on and talk to my neighbors because maybe they were idiots and they picked up a package. But it doesn't make any sense. Why? Because it was right next to our door and was right next to the other package. And nobody touched the other fucking package. Ah! I'm really upset about this. Oh, fuck you. I'm really upset about this, and I don't know what to do about it, and it's driving me nuts. Anyway, So that's it. That's why I didn't want to do the news today. I didn't want to have enough time. Hopefully you understood that. So anyway, yeah, that's it for today. I got to get out of here. I got to edit this real quick before they kick me out of the studio once again. And it's also, I'm just stressed. Hopefully, wish me luck, and I'll find the fucking thing. And hopefully I won't, just go insane. Anyway, okay. Anyway, tomorrow I'll do Super Dario News because I thought it's a very interesting topic, the whole Ariel thing and how it's a controversy, and I find it hysterical, and I love how people are losing their minds over it. So I want to talk about that, and there's also a bunch of other new stuff that I want to talk about. I saw, the Mulan trailer I really want to get into, so I'll do all that tomorrow. And also somebody reminded me that I haven't told everybody the do you know the gangbanging story? So I'll do that this Thursday, unless something big happens. And on Friday, I will redo. I did it a few weeks ago. The what would I do if? Well, I'm probably just gonna do it again on. So Thursday I'll post it, and Friday I'll just answer stuff, and it'll probably just be like an Ask Me Anything. So it's more open because a lot of people are like, oh, well, this was constraining. So I'll give it a shot again. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. And right now I'm gonna get out of here. That's it. I'm done. Done for today. As always, if you want to contact me at Dario the Show on Instagram. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again tomorrow.